anti-Trump protesters take to downtown Los Angeles for July 4th march. That's 100% expected, being that, was it yesterday, they decided to publicly cancel the United States of America. All right. This is a suggestion via channel member, guys.
This morning, protests are taking place nationwide today against President Trump and his policies. One here in downtown LA expected to attract thousands, and it's getting underway at this hour. KTLA's Omar Lewis, they're live now where people are gathering. Omar, good morning.
All right.
Good morning.
It looks kind of pitiful, guys. It's like, what, 10 people there?
Jessica, we can tell you about 25,000 people are expected to attend what's being called a Free America March that's happening right here in downtown LA, just across from City Hall.
Turn that music off.
Where we're located right now. You can see folks gathering out here. We want to take you to a live look from Sky 5
about 100 people.
And tell you that this demonstration is part of a national day of action aimed at challenging President Trump's immigration policies and what organizers describe as authoritarian style leadership. This is all being organized by the group 5051. They organized the No Kings protest that we saw just last month.
All right, so basically George Soros and Indivisible. Got it.
Again, their message is against the Trump administration and the increased ICE enforcement that we've seen all around the country right now. Back out here live, I want to bring in Gina, one of the protesters attending today. Gina, thank you so much for talking to us. Why was it so important for you to show up here today?
Well, as you know, the 4th of July is all about a celebration of being free from the tyrant king. Well, now we got somebody trying to be a tyrant king, and he's trying to sign this bill in today.
Why is he a tyrant king? Is it because you didn't vote for him? Do you hate the concept of democracy? Which one is it? Because basically, just because your side lost, obviously, right, you decide to start doing all these things for no reason, just other than the fact that you basically like protesting, because trust me, guys, this is doing nothing. Like, there's no benefit to this. He's not changing his mind because he sees 150 people standing outside, bro, with a weird, like, blow-up doll of him, bro. That's not a thing. Guys, he's not changing his mind here. It seems like they're just specifically angry that their candidate lost. And that's it. It's pitiful, bro.
And everything like that. And also, I really feel bad for the immigrants. I really feel bad that they're being taken by
Do you feel bad about the laws?
And bounty hunters. And after I saw that little lady that LA Tacos was showing, it just made me cry. It made me cry to find out that the fact that, oh my God, you know, she's not a criminal, she's not a rapist, and you're grabbing her. She's like a little grandma. And it just really hurt me, and I just really break. I live in the Sylmar area. There's usually vendors down my street that I go to work. I'm rarely seeing any vendors anymore.
Absolutely. I know you have a message that you want to send. You have a sign here. Tell me, what is your message that you're hoping to get out there for elected officials or anyone watching this?
Well, there's so much I'm enraged about right now.
Expected.
That it didn't fit on my board, so this is something that I decided to go with. You know, there's too much that I have rage about that I couldn't fit on my board. It's everything. It's
everything.
The Republicans that 13 of them were about saying no, and then all of a sudden, boom, they flipped and they voted. I mean, I am proud of those 2 Republicans that did stand up for their constituents and Americans. And I'm really...
Americans? Hold on. What do you mean by their constituents and Americans? Because if you're protesting for the sole purpose of someone from outside of the United States of America basically breaking into our nation, most likely also lying and kind of under the guise, let's say, of asylum, when in actuality they were not. Okay, if that's what you're saying here, if you're calling these individuals Americans and we have a different definition of what an actual American is, I mean, I would suspect that someone that should be considered an American is someone who has love for our nation, right? That celebrates the 4th of July adequately. And also, guys, happy 4th of July. And mine's been great so far, actually. Hopefully yours has been spectacular. These people here, they don't like America. I don't see a single, American here.
I'm really proud of all the Democrats that stood up yesterday. I mean, every single one voted no. And Hakeem Jeffries,
that wasn't nice.
I'm so proud of him. He's going to be a great leader, for the Speaker of the House. I really believe that soon. And he did that 8 hours, and he tried filibuster, and it was just
And it did nothing, just like what you guys are doing.
it's awesome to see that there are
did
leaders
nothing.
starting to stand up even more.
Yeah, these are your leaders, though. Like, these are the ones who were against Trump in the first place, that basically have a consistent CDS, let's say, and also just promote nothing but un-American causes to our detriment. But yeah, continue.
Gina, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate that. So as you heard, that is the message from protesters out here today, wanting to send that a message to the Trump administration as well. We can tell you again, things started here at 9:30. They're then going to take to the streets at 10:30 this morning, walking about a 1.5 mile route. I can tell you right now, I haven't seen too many road closures here in the downtown LA area. However, once these protesters take to the streets in just about 30 minutes, you can imagine that traffic will be impacted. So you will want to keep that in mind if you are headed in this direction. That is the latest for now here live from downtown LA, just across from City Hall.
Guys, this is a wild one. End the occupation, anti-Trump protest. They have this weird, like, inflatable Trump thing. Okay, like, this is just California. This is just California in the nutshell, guys. The entirety of the video, every single thing you've seen is basically the basic stereotype of what California is. Listen, I understand the concept of protest. I respect it. Now, earlier, I want to go ahead and kind of fix something I said here, because I don't think that that's exactly what I meant, how it came out at least. Now, listen, these individuals absolutely are Americans, right? But they just have a different overall standpoint. I mean, there are some people in the country who are by nature anarchists and have no real interest, truthfully, in supporting anything constitutional based at all. They lead exclusively by their feelings and how things make them feel. And if it makes them feel bad, they're going to basically protest it because it makes them feel bad and it hurt their feelings. Right? Generally, not a single bit of logic in this group here, guys. Not a single bit. Right? What you're going to hear by encountering some of these individuals is this here. Nothing but anecdotal, exceptions to the rule type of arguments that make no literal sense, other than for that one singular small sample size. It would be really intelligent if we could start kind of living off of the concept of the rule is what matters more so than the literal exception. But I have no idea how some of these people can tie their shoes. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. It may hurt their fingers, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be that guy here. But listen, of course, there are people. I absolutely feel bad for people that are going through things in their countries, guys. Right? This is kind of why we offer programs like our refugee type of programs, like TPS. Right? We offer some things to help people temporarily, right? Then there are some individuals who just do not care a single bit or respect, let's say, to our border, where they just walk through it. The fact that she says she tried to kind of lean into your emotions pretty heavily here when she dictated that it was a little old lady. How long has she been in this country illegally? Did she come into this country as a little old lady? Because if that's the case, then you shouldn't be attempting to charge anyone with anything that has been that they did 20 years ago, regardless of if they get caught with it. Or caught later on, right? Why would you chase an escaped criminal? He did that a long time ago, right? Like, that's the type of logic you're feeding me. But again, it's not a logical scenario here. It is almost exclusively just, this makes me feel bad, so I'm going to protest it. Bro, I have no problem with protesting. I want you to live absolutely within your ability to protest and kind of speak your mind. But when things start to get kind of... So, for example, they're in a park right now. Perfectly fine. Don't step in front of my car, bro. I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to say there, and I'm going to leave it. Don't step in front of my car, bro. Okay, please. Okay, you're not going to stop my right of movement. Right? Like, I'm not going to allow you, basically, for the most part, to live within the Constitution while violating my constitutional rights of being able to not be held, in an unfortunate manner, let's say. Okay, that's not going to happen. But again, every time I bring this argument up to some of these individuals, it tends to kind of fly right over their head. Like, what do you mean? I'm not violating your constitutional rights. I'm protesting. You can't protest without shaking things up. Well, then, bro, should I protest your protest, bro? Because I'm a protest you violating my constitutional rights, bro. All right. But either way, listen. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. And again, happy 4th of July, guys.